cooking. We're gonna make us some food now.
Well, apparently, you slave in the kitchen all night, cooking up big feeds, and then after you finish, you do the dishes, and you know, everyone's eating all their food, and then you go and sit down by the fire, and then they just sudden next thing you know, geez, I'd like something sweet and tasty, and you're like, oh, here we go. Anyway, so I got off my chair from around the fire where it was nice and warm, and I decided, well, oh, what the hell. All right, I'll cook up some campfire brownies. First of all, we need to get the butter melted, mixed with the chocolate and the sugar. So we're gonna rip some butter out. So we're just gonna chuck, and I look at the butter and I go, oh yeah, 500 grams for that tub, and I get a scoop and I sort of go, oh yeah, it's about 100 grams. You ever thought of it like that? So I'm just gonna put a sprinkle of sugar in, like, you know, that's only a little bit, touch more, that'll be fine. Then we're gonna get our little, and that's what they are, little chocolatey, milk duddy things like that. Chew on one of those, chuck them in. How many I'm going to chuck in? I don't know. Oh, half a packet. Where'd that other one go? Around here somewhere. Anyway, be really careful with it. Minimum heat. Sugar, butter, chocolate. That's what you're sort of mixing together. So I've just sprinkled some more chocolate in there, because this is going to be a double choc brownie. Let's call it a double choc brownie. So we're going to whack a bit more of that in. That's just a bit of cocoa powder. All right, now that's pretty much nearly melted. You can see it in there. That's about as rich as chocolate as you're going to get. That's some serious chocolate richness going on there. There she goes. I might even chuck the rest of the packet in. What the hell? Let's make it a triple choc brownie. Watch these eggs here, a little bit cracked. So I'm going to stick those 2 eggs in there, like that. We're going to stick a handful of self-raising flour. So let's say, oh, I don't know, I'm going to say about that much. And then I'm going to do a bit of a mix up here. I'm going to grab another spoon. So we give that a bit of a mix up. That's going to be a pretty dry sort of looking mixture at the moment. It's just eggs and flour. But what we're going to do is, we'll have a look at that. I reckon that's the go. So now I'm going to grab it. I'm going to whack it in my eggs and flour mixture. So there we go. We're going to stick that in there. Just like that. Tricky part is you've got to sort of fold all this stuff together. You see what's happening here? See what's happening? It's actually starting to sort of bind together. See that? It just absorbed it all, the eggs and the flour. And there she is. Oh, there's a little bit more. We'll get that going in there. That's it. That's our brownie mixture. All right, where's my bacon tin? It'll be around here somewhere. Here we go. So we've got our little brownie mixture going on here. Yep, looking real good. Let's whack her in. So whack that in. In she goes. We flatten her out. This is where you can be a little bit creative if you wanted to. Because that's a pretty serious brownie. There's some serious chocolate going on there. And we're now going to stick this in my little oven, gas oven thingy over there, barbecue. It's all happening. We'll stick it in there and we'll run it, I reckon, we'll run it for about, let's give it about 40 minutes on about half. I've already preheated it. Let's get her in there. All right, we're good to go. Hey Simon! Brownies! Got some brownies for you, mate.
I mightn't see the burnt bits, but I heard you talking about them.
Well, I carved the burnt bits off for you.
Good job.
See, she's a little bit burnt, but that's all right.
You
But
get
they're
that?
good looking little brownies.
It
Look
looks
at
great.
that.
Let's talking about it. Let's dish it up.
All right. Let's see how we go. Are you a fan of brownies?
It's dessert, mate. Great.
Fan of dessert. All right. Well, tell me when.
Perfect.
All right, there
Thanks,
we go.
fella.
Give that a whirl, see what you think.
Give it the taste test.
Give it a taste
Give it a
test.
thumbs
I'm
up
gonna
or
put a bit of
down.
Cream
Actually,
on
no,
top.
I need a bit more cream. I'm a bit stingy with the cream. It soaked it right up.
Well, that's a good thing.
Oh,
There we go. All right, let's see how we go.
Tidy.
Tidy. There you go.
Tidy with that one. Awesome. Thanks, mate.
Off he goes, sits down, chomps on his dessert. There you go. Super Choc brownie. Give that a crack. I'm going to sit near the fire.